I'm Tony Castillo, and you are at the Saints Gallery in Las Vegas, Nevada.
I'm Derek Douglas, also known as Snipt, and I'm same place as this guy.
We met at an art battle. Not an official art battle, brand art battle, but it was a First Friday art battle, my team versus his team. We won, of course. And then he actually had a gallery. That's how we met initially, but we didn't really talk much. And then he had a gallery show, and I went down there, and we kind of where I feel like I actually met him.
I personally I create a lot of pop art. I like to create photo manipulation type things. So taking a portrait of somebody, pulling it together with 20 other portraits to make something new. Also do a lot of mashup art. That's what I initially did, and that's kind of how I got my start with that, was putting two cultural pop icons together and creating something new.
I do mostly spray paint. I do acrylics, airbrushing. I mix a lot of graffiti with pop culture references, where I pull out of my influences. I like to mess around with a lot of mediums, just see how they work together and get some unique effects. Well, pop culture, music, just things I see, nature. Sometimes I'll see like a bird with a cool color scheme and want to recreate it.
For me, going through looking at just advertisements are a big thing, you know, seeing things decaying and kind of like that grittiness, the dirt, things falling apart. Throughout my stuff, I like to do a lot of rips and tears and just kind of make things look like they've been decomposed, and yeah, that's about it.
We initially started as a gallery/studio, but I think a week after we opened, we were shut down because of COVID. So we had to kind of change our whole business scheme to murals. Luckily, we're both muralists as well, so it kind of flowed naturally, and I think it was actually a little beneficial.
Yeah, I think moving forward, St. Gallery is going to be more of a work studio. A lot of us doing some studio work, bringing in some clients, working on commission pieces, and also eventually kind of morphing back in once we can get people back in here with some crowds, and turning it into like a retail spot, places you can come buy prints, clothing, apparel, things like that. So
yeah, I mean, we'd love to have a gallery, but right now with there's not enough traffic, so we kind of have to stick with murals and commissions. For me, being a native, always kind of coming to this side of town. I've grown up in the suburbs, not when I was a kid, but as an adult, so it was always kind of a little bit of a journey here, so it was a destination, and just being around the culture, being around, seeing all the art on the walls, the people who are in their studios working, it's inspirational for me. I like seeing people putting in that work. Yeah, I mean, the Arts District is like where it's at for artists. You go get some coffee, run into an artist that you admire, and see a new mural. It's just like, this is like the hub of you want to be here. This is where the networking happens, and the Arts Factory is a great place to do it.
Absolutely.
Wow, we got a few. Nightmare Toys right here on Main Street, Casa Don Juan. We're doing a cerveza bar right next door. Ladies on Main Street.
Yeah.
A lot of Main Street.
I'm personally opening up a coffee shop, so it's the biggest mural that I've done to date. It was a 3-story. It's on a mid-rise. There's 2 portraits, one of Dennis Hopper, one of Basquiat. I think those have been well received by people. It was fun to get up there that high and do something. Just worked with Tony on a couple pieces. One is like a big hands holding a heart, basically talking about the Arts District here. So that's gotten some good response here. A lot of people have been commenting, and thankful that we did that. So
is that Siegel Suites?
Yeah, Siegel Suites.
Right here.
Right off Las Vegas Boulevard. There's been so many fun murals.
The 18B sign.
Yeah.
On the same motel.
And I think the one that, I think the most fun mural, one of them has been where we worked on at Casa Don Juan.
Yeah. Where
we, myself, Tony, another artist named Connor, we kind of did a 3-person mural with each of our styles integrated. I think people, and I personally love driving by that and checking it out. That was a fun one. Yeah. I used to like to, I still, when I get out there and I do like a fun piece for myself, I like people to kind of walk up and look at something and get a laugh at it, you know, like I'm not trying to be super serious. I'm not trying to be political. I just want to put art out there that most people can appreciate, or at least feel something towards it.
I don't know. I guess I don't really think about what other people are going to take, because I've had people take all different things from the same piece of art. I like it personally just because I like seeing a blank, ugly, neutral-looking wall and then coming in there and putting something cool and different that people are going to look at and hopefully appreciate. They can take whatever they want from it. Hopefully it's something good, but as long as it's not boring and the same.
Yeah.
That's a tough one just because, because of COVID, we have to change our business plan, kind of set it up to come here as a gallery, and we'd like to get back to that, but realistically, it's hard to stay open, physically be here.
I'd love to get to the place where we can open up and have people coming through here, have people appreciating the art. I'd love to put a lot more stuff on canvas, on wood for people to take home and put in their homes. Right now, not only just the lack of being able to get people into the space, but also so many people have lost their jobs. They just don't have that disposable income to. Art is a luxury, Art is something where people put in their homes, they put on their walls if they have a few bucks to spend, and hopefully we can get to the point where not only people have jobs and people have income, but also we can get together as a culture and really go face to face, I think, a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, ideally it would be prints, t-shirts, things like that. But we'll probably realistically have to focus on murals.